Hello, we are the Damsels game. The Damsels are three lady gamers who like to play games and then we talk about them. We have been busy gamers and we are ready to talk about it. Thanks so much for listening. This week, the Damsels game is sponsored again by the Skyblock Mall Experience. The Minecraft villagers would like to remind everyone that they were not forced to move and work in the Skyblock Mall Experience, that they are happy. And there's a little scribble here. It's hard to read. Please send help. That must be a typo. Anyway, why don't you talk about our sponsor, Myth?
This week's featured shop is Meaty Meats by Max. This month, Max from Meaty Meats by Max is making mouth-watering mutton meals for the meager moneyless in the nearby municipalities. We are awarding Max the Good Citizen Award for his gift of so many munchy mutton meals. So when you are in the mood for mounds of memorable meat, think Max.
That's a lot of meaty meats.
By Max.
I like it. That's a lot of meaty meats. Certainly is good. Yeah, so
meaty meats.
Stop. He's many meaty meats, and they're so meaty. They
are.
Stop by there immediately. Immediately. Sorry. Anyway, The Damsels is recorded live on Sunday, October 11th. This is our 155th show. Is it 11th? Is it our 155th? Is it the 10th? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know how to tell time.
Here, so it's got to be the 10th.
I don't know how to tell time anymore or the date.
It's the 9th here as well, so it's got to be the 10th in your time zone.
I wrote this down yesterday and I thought I did my math correctly. Apparently 1 plus whatever is, just one more and not two more. So there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't do math.
For you.
Thank you. We put shows out whenever we can. You can listen via iTunes or other podcast media. Our website, damselsofddo.com, our home at Podcast Garden. Interestingly enough, the last time I tried to go directly to Podcast Garden, my web browser tried to stop me. They said it was dangerous. I don't know anything about that.
Oh.
Yeah, why are podcasting, is podcast or dangerous? I don't know, not sure what that means, but there you have it. This week when I went there, it didn't give me any issues, so we'll see what happens. Did we get any emails this week?
We did. We have 2.
Oh my gosh.
Fierce Fred wants you to do more 7 days to die streaming so he can call down the wrath of the bears.
What he really wants, he wants me to do more Twitch integration streaming.
Correct.
So that he can drop bears and vultures on me, because he really enjoys doing that. That was a good night for him.
And then somebody didn't think we were going to get an email because I got this really odd email from some weird woman from Texas saying, "Hi, this is an email. That is all."
This, people
say that's not odd at all. We asked for it.
We did. That's exactly what we asked for.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Thanks for the email lesson.
No, you're welcome. Wait a minute. All right, let's go videos and comments to videos. Saba's been a busy bee.
Yeah, episode 39 came out yesterday. So Retype Earlobe thinks I should name my adventuring party. I don't know, because it's going to change all the time. So
The hired hands.
The name is just drawing from the pool to fill the party. The party could have it.
I guess so. So I'm not even sure which one.
I did watch
today.
episode 32, The Crystal Cove, just because I wanted to see the end of it. And there were quite a few kobolds at the end with tons of crystals to turn in, and it was really funny because you were like, oh, thanks a lot, guys. Good workers can really only follow good leadership, Saba, is all I have to say. And that if you failed them, then of course they're gonna be underperforming,
So name me a part in that video where I failed them.
I really can't, I can't think of what you could have done differently, but I'm sure that the kobolds have an idea. Maybe you should poll them next time and say, hey, what would you guys do to improve productivity around here?
No, they weren't producing. I was keeping them.
And there was one that was just walking back and forth, and he wasn't doing anything.
No, I think he was just going back on the heel line.
What was his job?
Heel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did the depth series in the last couple of weeks, and that was episodes 28 to 31, and I had some problems there. Death.
Lots of death in the depths.
Yep. So that's what I did in the last 2 weeks.
I have a hard time believing that Saba Jade could die anywhere. I thought she was immortal.
I did. No.
Good. So if you want to see Saba die, go to the Depth series, episodes 28 to 31, and check that out. and then make a comment about her death and about what she could have done differently. I bet you the kobolds are lining up to comment on your videos because they hate you.
We'll still hate me.
Yeah.
I do.
All about waterworks. Let's move into what we learned this week. I learned that buying something at launch isn't always a great thing because always when they release a game, there's always going to be day one bugs. There's always going to be little weird things that the developers didn't anticipate that they're going to have to fix that you don't end up seeing if you buy the game at a later date, which is why I mostly like buying games on sale.
Well, 20 years later, there are still bugs in games.
That's true, but then that's when you know that that game is no longer relevant. That's a bug that's never going to be fixed. What did Misery learn?
The design element.
I must have forgot.
You forgot what you learned?
I think so, because I forgot to put it there.
Oh, okay. Saba, what did you learn?
Getting kicked off the highway can be fortuitous.
Okay.
So I signed up enrolled at the VA here on Friday. And on the way back, and I don't really know my way around here. On the way back, there was an accident up the highway. And I just thought I would be stuck on the highway for a little while. But they actually put a truck across the road and kicked everybody off the highway. So I pulled into a McDonald's down the road and got out my map and went, okay, I'm going to go this way, right? So I found my way back home, but on the way, I got gas for $2.97. Gas normally is $3.55 here.
$2.97?
Yes. So I saved 58 cents a gallon by getting kicked off the highway.
How in the world I don't even understand how that could happen.
What's it like getting gas? That's what I want to know.
Well,
I plug my car into my garage.
right. So,
I
have
Lessa is a smart ass.
yeah. So I have a hybrid. First time I've gotten gas here, and I probably won't have to get gas for several months now. Sorry, Mitt. Les and I are both smart asses.
Yeah. Well.
And I got it for a really cheap price. Yay. All right,
Good
we're
job.
going to go on. All right, so Twitch streamers, you guys both probably got an email saying your stream keys need to be updated. Did you check your junk mail? Check in. Yes. So
No.
So Twitch server they had a Twitch server configuration change that was messed up. So while they were doing this change, somebody found a flaw and hacked things, and a lot of the source codes, payment numbers, user information downloaded, and they put it out on the internet.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What's wrong with people?
So according to Twitch, they don't think logins are at risk, but you might want to go change your passwords and set up two-factor authentication anyway. I put in a link to a page that'll give you more information if anybody wants to know about it. All right. So we're into our Let's Talk segment because we played World of Warcraft.
Oh, yes, we
the past
did.
few
We
weeks.
did. What level did you end up at? I ended up at 15.
I started a brand new character after we stopped playing the other day, and she's a human hunter, 32.
What?
Yep.
Oh, that's right, because you still have the 1 month free, so you can just
I do.
digest
So
all the content you can for the month.
Right. So this is one of the things that they don't tell you. They say play for free up to 20. They don't tell you is if you have 3 damsels that want to play in a party for free, you can only play until 10. Because one person has to be a subscriber to have a party. You can't have 3 free-to-play players play to 20. Free-to-play players only can play to 10 in a party.
And then
So
they're
that's
kind
a
of
little
on their own.
misleading there. Yeah. Once they tell you free-to-play players cannot be in a party together after that, which I think that's kind of misleading.
Yes.
So, what did you guys think of the game?
I didn't like it.
What didn't you like about it? Is there anything you liked about it?
It was kind of pretty. Thought it looked okay. I thought the movement was smooth.
So she's trying to say the positive things before she actually
So-
comes up and says the negative things. Just say what you
Right.
really thought about it, because you were complaining all over the
The whole
place when I
time.
talked to
Yeah.
you.
I felt like the characters were pretty much interchangeable. I had a warrior, a hunter, and a warlock, and I couldn't tell the difference in playing any of them. They all played the same. So what's the point? It took me something like 8 seconds to cast a spell, and if something was charging at me during that time and I moved to get out of the way, I stopped casting and would have to start all over again.
You were interrupted.
So I was interrupted, yeah, just
Right.
because I moved one step over. I found that incredibly annoying. There wasn't any way to get anywhere quickly. You don't actually run in that game. And I would get a quest that told me to go collect 7 or 10 things. And then they'd tell me to go talk to somebody, which was on the other side of the map, which I would have to slowly run over to the other side of the map and get another quest to collect 15 things and go talk to somebody that was back on the other side of the map where I'd just come from. And it wasn't until I was level 14 that I find out that you could hire somebody to fly you around if you could find them and had already spoken to them at some point.
I don't think that's available.
I don't think it's available right away. Yeah.
It's not.
I think
and I was given quests to train a bird to fight with me. Then I found out that I couldn't actually do that quest because I was free to play. They shouldn't have given that to me. I couldn't do it.
But how would they get you to pay to play if they don't give you that quest? Come on.
Well, because they're constantly asking me to upgrade my account.
Yeah, they're constantly reminding you that you're playing for free right now.
Yep.
It says he likes Hello Kitty Island Adventures better. Oh my god.
I'll try that. Let me go there.
Go ahead, and then I have a whole list of things.
I don't know. I can't. I'm sure
you'll
I'll
have
think
more.
of something as you start to talk, but that's about all I think of it.
I am the polar opposite of Myth. I really liked this game. WoW is popular for a reason. It was fun. It was easy. It was like chewing gum. It was like going to McDonald's. It was easy. I enjoyed it. It had this great feel. The world feels big and it feels populated. And it's easy to learn. Game mechanics were easy to get down. It's a very pretty game. They have great voice acting. The combat's okay. It's not terrible. I enjoyed it. I liked playing my little blood elf. When we were playing alliance characters, you get to fight in a group right away. You get on a griffin and you get to ride to the big city and you see a ship, and it felt really epic to me. I really enjoyed rolling my blood elf. I enjoyed playing her. I played her up to 15. She's really, really beautiful, nice to look at, very fun. I could play this game if it weren't for the fact that I like other games more. That leads me to the things that I didn't like about WoW. And don't get me wrong, honestly gave WoW a solid 8 out of 10 for me. It's fun. It's enjoyable. The only thing I really didn't like very much was the steering my character constantly holding that right mouse button down. There was no mouse look mode. I didn't really like that.
Add-on for that.
Yeah, see, it's an add-on. It's something that you have to do extra. It should be inherent and organic into the game. I should just be able to freaking do it. And after this many years, they're already pretty much set in their ways. They're not going to add anything, just because players want. Case in point, their prices are way too high. The thing that keeps me from buying a 6-month or even a 1-year subscription is that fact. It's too much money. So I just couldn't help but notice that even if you buy the 6-month or 1-year subscription, you're just not rewarded enough. For example, let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons Online. If you buy a 1-year subscription from them, you end up paying it averages to $8 a month or something like that. It's pretty cheap.
Well, yeah, because it's $100.
And it's a cheaper game to begin with, and they give you points to spend inside the game for doing that, and they reward you by giving you a nice little sizable discount. WoW doesn't do that. They're pretentious. Your whole school career, all you wanted to do was date the prettiest girl in school, and you finally get her, and she is just so much friggin' work, it's not worth it. This game, if I was gonna pay, good God, $14.99 or whatever a month to play this game, I would want to play this game for many hours a month to get my money's worth. Otherwise, it just doesn't. I'm only going to play this game, once or twice a month? I'm not going to pay that much money to do that for a streaming service. I could get a streaming service for that money, like HBO Max or Disney Plus. Hello, you're as good as Disney Plus? I don't friggin' think so. Where's your Mandalorian? Wow. No. That is the thing that really put the brakes on the whole WoW thing for me, was it's just too expensive, and I have already been a slave to a subscription for many years, and I much prefer the a la carte pay-as-you-go method. Those were my thoughts. I really did like the game. It really is fun. If you have never tried WoW, you should try it. It's free to level 20.
I do think that they did a good job setting it up for it to be easy for anybody to just walk in and play it. You know, just
Oh, yeah.
non-gamer, just everybody and their mama can come in and play that game.
Yep.
And I think that's what they set out to do, and I think they did a really good job of doing that.
Well, my problem is,
it's just not for me.
I think that having it only subscription based, I don't like it. I like Guild Wars 2. Once you buy it, it's yours.
Yeah.
And then you can buy the expansions if you want. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Or the DDO model where you can do subscriptions if you want to, or you can
do it a la carte. You can pay as you go. You can be premium.
You don't have. You do premium,
Yeah.
which is you buy one thing and then you're premium in DDO. And you earn DDO points.
Mm-hmm.
As you play, you earn these points. And then with those points, you buy the packs. And then if you want to buy the expansions, you have to pay cash for the expansions if you want them as they come out. And then about 6 months later, you can buy them with DDO points.
Yeah, I really wasn't feeling those rewards like we get in, say, Guild Wars 2 or Dungeons & Dragons Online, where, like, boom, hey, you logged in, congratulations for logging in, here's some free stuff. That wasn't like that in WoW. It was like, oh, you're back?
So
whatever.
I like either the Guild Wars 2 model or the DDO model.
Yes, I like them both.
I love both those games.
Yeah, they're great games.
The WoW model, I don't like their model at all.
Nope.
I don't. So I did the 1 month just so we could group up together. And honestly, we were a party, but we weren't a party. It's not a party game.
Right. We didn't have to be together.
No, not at all.
It's a single player game with people having their 3 names
with other
in a
people
party,
in it.
because we were kind of, when we had the same quests more or less. When we were out doing our little fetch things or kill things, we didn't know whether Myth killing a boar counted for me killing the boar. Sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. When we were collecting items, sometimes when she collected, it counted for me collecting and you collecting it. Sometimes it didn't.
Yeah.
And if it didn't, we had to wait for it to respawn again for me to pick it up. And then we had to wait for you to pick it up. And sometimes it took a little while for it to respawn. And that's a pain in the butt. Where in DDO, everyone's on a quest, everybody gets credit for that quest. You don't have to wait around for respawns, which I really like that about DDO's quest.
Yeah.
I mean, respawning is just a pain in the butt. Myth and I were doing this quest out in the dead zone area that it looks like, it used to be a river and now it's a dead zone with all the undead in it. It was 3 or 4 times that we went back and forth to that area for us each to collect enough of these items to finish the quest.
Yeah,
And
that got a little bit frustrating.
And we were thinking if there were 3 of us in the group, it would have been even longer for us to finish that because it took that long for the respawns to come back. So what else am I thinking? Oh, WoW and Guild Wars 2 put spells and your talents on your toolbar for you.
Yeah.
Which I have no problem with them doing it because it's that kind of a game. WoW, it's weird how you can move them around, but you can't kick them off the toolbar. Not that I found out. So like I had doubles on the toolbar.
What?
Yeah, that was weird. Because you can move it from 4 to 2, but it's still in 4 unless you put something on top of it.
But if it's on the second toolbar, because you had 2 toolbars. If it's on the second toolbar and you moved it down to the first toolbar or in another spot in the second toolbar, it was still in that spot because when it put another one down onto the second toolbar or on the first toolbar, it never overwrote something on a toolbar. It just went into the next blank spot. And I didn't know how to fix that. Another thing about WoW is I didn't want to play most of the races. I didn't like them.
Oh,
I didn't like how they looked.
You're right. I didn't like how they looked. The blood elf was the best
blood elf was
thing
really
they had.
pretty.
I just thought they were funky looking. I mean, but
I'd still say the Demon Hunter, I enjoyed playing that one. That was the only one I enjoyed playing. And it felt different. It played different. You could move when you were fighting.
No,
But you couldn't make one until you hit level 10.
no, Leslie, you didn't get up to 32 or anything, but
No.
it really got tiring going back and forth. And this one point I'm going, I've been over here. I've already done this quest 3 times, going and collecting these things and bringing them back to this person. And it's like, why am I doing this then? Yes. I did enjoy the game. I mean, I thought the movement was good. I didn't mind the combat at all. It was really the combat.
Fast travel, I think, would have made it a lot more enjoyable.
A lot
like in
better.
Guild Wars, when you come to a waypoint, you can travel back there for a little fee,
Right.
and that's one of the ways that they take money out of the game.
Right. The griffins are fun, or whichever flying creature you have, but they don't have enough of them because I think I found all of them in my areas that I could find.
Just wasn't
And
enough.
there aren't enough of them, yeah. And I don't have any riding creatures yet.
So, this was a good game, but not for us. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, that's
All
what
three of us
I don't
decided
know.
that.
I put down in the section games I think we should play and games we've tried and what we thought.
Mhm.
And I put, wow, how many thumbs up?
I give it a thumbs up.
Me too. How about you, Myth?
Wow.
Yeah. Would you recommend it to people?
She's
Okay,
a thumbs
so-
down. So we need a damsel metric for that. We need like thumb up, thumb, up,
Yeah.
thumb, down, thumb.
All right. And then we still have our list of games we think we should give a go. And Lessa added RuneScape, so we're going to try that sometime.
I did. I don't know what I was thinking. Just
We're
looked
gonna
interesting. We're going to give it a go.
All right. And then we're going to try ESO, and I can't remember what's it called again. Elder Scrolls
Elder
Online.
Scrolls
We're
I'm
gonna
in
try
it right now. I'm in it.
I'm
Elder
sorry.
Scrolls Online.
Can't remember it. So we're going to give that a try later on. And then to the section after that, I said it's titled Games We've Tried and What We Thought. So SP means we're still playing it. And the number after it means how many of us are still playing it. So 7 Days to Die, we give it 3 thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of us are still actively playing because
Yes.
I'm not right now.
Can't get enough of
giving-
7 Days to Die.
I'm on hiatus.
Yeah.
DDO, it's 3 thumbs up. And how many are still playing?
I think just one.
Just one.
I'm logging in for my free stuff.
Right, so that's not playing. Grounded, we give it 3 thumbs up.
3 thumbs up. Yeah.
And all of us are still playing?
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, I haven't played in the last, I think, week or 2, but that's only because I only have limited time. I can't
Right.
be playing every game every day.
All right. And Guild Wars 2, 3 thumbs up.
Yes.
We're still playing?
Yes.
Neverwinter and Neverwinter
No,
Nights, 3
no,
thumbs down.
no, all the down. So I could do thumbs down. Good God, no. Listen to our last show if you want to hear my rant about Neverwinter. Please, it's
All
very
right.
good. And then email me and tell me why I'm wrong at thedamselsgame@gmail.com.
Remnant from the Ashes, 3 thumbs up, and we're still playing that.
Yes, love it.
Satisfactory, we have me and Myth think it's a thumbs up, and
I would give it a thumbs up, but I am not ever gonna play it again. If you want to play Work the Game, this is a great game. It's very satisfying.
no.
That's why they call it satisfactory, because it's satisfying.
and the same thing with Scrap Mechanics. Lessa just does not get
That's
that
a thumbs
game.
down for me. That's a thumbs down
All right.
for me. It just
So-
is. Sorry.
Myth, what did you think of Subnautica?
Oh, thumbs up.
Oh, thank
All
God. I was like, I'm gonna end our relationship right here. How
All right.
dare
I
you?
love Subnautica. It's amazing. Love it.
And do you still play it, Myth?
Actually
She
started a new
keeps
game.
killing herself.
There we go.
She
Yeah.
keeps stranding herself in the middle of the damn ocean.
Oh, Fierce Fred is sucking up to Myth for some reason, and I don't know why, but he says
You're not
Myth
wrong.
recounts
Neverwinter
too.
is lame.
She is Mythery.
Whatever.
All right. Are there any games that I missed?
Probably.
Yeah, we'll just keep adding them
Yeah,
to
we'll
the
just
list.
keep adding them as
And
we
I'm going
remember.
to.
Ones we play, Remnant.
Well, yes, that's on the list. That's on the list. That's 3 thumbs up from all of us, and we're all still playing it.
Yeah, and
I
so
love Remnant.
I'm going to
What a
put
great
these
combat system.
in this color
a
to say
great
we've
combat
already
system.
talked about it on the show.
Mhm.
And any ones that we haven't mentioned on the show, we're going to put in blue so I remember to talk about it. Just add it and put it in blue for new ones
we
to
need
talk
we
about.
need a metric for this now. We need like a spreadsheet. Like if only there was someone who were good at spreadsheets, right?
Yeah, you don't think I have a spreadsheet? Come on, get out of here.
You don't even know me.
All right, so on to magazine news. Game Informer, and this isn't the only one. You know about the chip shortage.
The chip shortage. Yes.
Chip shortage.
Oh my God, yes.
It affects everything, right? It
Yes,
started
what
out
the
affecting
hell?
graphics cards. It affects everything, but it's also affecting console, like your PlayStation 5 and you're right,
Sorry.
right. So I know you guys probably don't care.
We really
but I was
don't.
But I was looking for a controller for my PlayStation 4 because I wasn't sure mine was working because it wouldn't charge up, and I thought I'd get an extra one so Callan and I could play when he's visiting.
This is your nephew, right?
Yeah, my sister's
Okay.
grandson,
Okay,
right?
so now I understand.
So no place around here had one. I couldn't find one at Best Buy or Target or Walmart, and I didn't want to get one of those that wasn't an actual PlayStation DualShock one, right? Because they even say on them they should work with the PlayStation. I wanted to get an original PlayStation one. So while I was
sorry to interrupt. There's a company that's been making the ones for PlayStation a really long time that will work, but they don't feel the same in your hands.
and I wanted that too. But anyway, while I was looking, I was looking at the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S, the new systems. And the PlayStation 5 should retail for $499 with the disc drive, or you can get what they call the digital one, which is $399, and that doesn't have a disc drive. However, with the chip shortage, that's not the price you're going to pay. At Walmart, which doesn't have the controllers, you can get a PlayStation 5. Take a guess at the price.
$200.
No. $957.
Are
This
you
is for a
kidding me?
console that retails for $499.99.
That's
Are you
ridiculous.
kidding me?
I am not.
This is because of the chip shortage. They're price gouging now.
Yes, they
Can
are.
we get in on this? I mean, what?
No, you can't. See, if you had bought one when it came out for $499.99 plus tax, yes, you could get price gouge somebody on eBay. But no, you are too late.
I was
that
just getting ready to
sucks.
say, this is the first time I haven't bought the PlayStation.
And now you're
Came
sorry.
out.
And now
Yeah,
you're paying for it, aren't you?
apparently.
Paying for it.
So, if you want to get one for the regular price of $499.99, and the same with the Xbox, if you want to get a regular retail price one, you're going to have to wait until next year, in 2022. They think the prices will come down.
You could play for
But-
about 4 years of WoW with that money. Just
Yeah,
saying.
you could.
Just saying.
I did manage to get my controllers directly through PlayStation. That
Okay.
is the only place I could find them. I couldn't find them on Amazon. I mean, it was terrible. Awful, awful, awful. All right. And then Myth has been mentioning this other game, New World, which probably everybody knows about. It's the MMO through Amazon. There are factions and all this other kind of. You land in a new world and you join up with other people to build a society in a world.
Is this high fantasy or sci-fi? Because it kind of sounds like sci-fi.
It's not a sci-fi, no. No, you have a settlement. Yeah, go out and build up your settlement.
Okay.
Not quite Civ-like, but Civ-like MMO. That's how I'm going to describe it.
Okay.
It's an MMO. Players are already scamming each other out of huge sums of gold. So there's this one guild leader who emptied the guild's money into his character's wallet, about $60,000.
My God.
60,000 gold.
What?
Which is a really large sum of money.
Well, yeah, it's a new game, so their economy's
Yep.
not wrecked yet.
And then disappeared. And then this guild leader and his friends started new characters, transferred the money, deleted the old characters so they could start over without anyone knowing who they were. So now the other 90 people in the guild are alone, broke, and betrayed. And so a whole bunch of other people were recounting similar stories. So the person in PC Gamer who wrote this article said, "Still, I'm excited that this kind of stuff is happening, since it adds so much spice to New World's faction PvP. After all, half the people who died in Game of Thrones were killed by supposed allies." And I'm thinking, that's why I hated Game of Thrones. That was stupid.
Teaching the wrong thing, isn't it?
Fred said it's fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah, it is teaching the wrong thing. I mean, that's why I don't like PvP. That is absolutely the wrong thing to do. Steal from everybody. Kill everybody. I mean, no. Yuck. Says the person who liked WoW.
Hey, hey, hey. It's a good game. It's just too damn expensive. You know,
All right.
sometimes you don't want the prettiest girl in school. She's too much work. You know what I mean? Go for the 6s and 7s. Don't go for the 10 and the 9 and 10. It's
Okay,
not
you're
worth it.
just saying that the 9 and 10 are superficial people who
Yeah,
want
they're
things.
what do you call it?
No.
Vapid or whatever you shallow.
Vapid is,
Vapid.
you're saying it right, but
Okay.
Great
no.
word.
You're just presuming they're vapid. No. All right, we're going to go into games we play because I don't like the way this conversation is going.
Let's do it.
And Fierce Fred, in this article that I linked, they did mention how it sounds like some of the crap people did on Eve, and it might get to the Eve stage of things, but this game has only been out for a few weeks. So,
Fred.
Guild Wars 2, Shadow of the Mad King is live. That's their Halloween event, and it's running not at Halloween, but from October 5th through 12th. And you can get bonus XP for all the different areas of the game. So PvE, PvP, World versus World. I don't know what any of these are except for PvE, but go enjoy yourself. And if you get a character to level 10 during the event, you will receive your choice of a special weapon that will increase in power along with you on the way to level 80.
Really? So I could roll a new character, get it to 10, and get my weapon. Is that what I'm hearing?
That is what you are hearing.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh.
And in Minecraft, they're going to have an update 1.18 called Caves and Cliffs.
Okay, sound good.
Yes. And in this, they're going to have bundles, which will allow you to create bags where you can place items inside. And these can be stored inside chests, and you can mix and match items in the bags, which I think sounds pretty cool. And there are going to be a lot of new terrain types. And the terrain limits are going to be changed. It used to be for min and max, it was y equals 0 to y equal 255. And now it's going to be y equal minus 64 to 320. So if you dig from 0 to negative 64, it's going to take you longer, but you're going to have new varieties of copper, iron, and gemstone. And the blocks are going to be called deep slate blocks. And I didn't read anything about whether you're going to need different kind of tools to dig that deep slate block, but maybe. And then if you go above 255, which was the cap before, you're going to encounter new snowy biomes with different kind of goats, lots of snow, lots of ice.
When is this?
Said in the one article I read, holiday 2021, but somebody told me it was out now, so I'm not really sure.
What?
I haven't logged into Minecraft in a couple weeks.
I'm going to change that. I don't know if you checked your email, but apparently I have to send a DoorDash to California and to Colorado. So that I can get
DoorDash?
you people into... Yeah, DoorDash, they deliver food. I have to
I
get
like
you
it.
people into freaking Minecraft by hook or crook.
And then
Sounds good.
the last thing, for anybody listening, Subnautica is half off right now.
Yes, it is. Go buy it. It's only $14 and it's worth every freaking dime. That's
Yeah,
1
it
month
blows
of
my
your
mind.
WoW subscription. 1 month of your WoW subscription will give you
A game for life.
200 hours
and
at least of a game
many
for life
hours.
where you can do all kinds of cool things and build things. Just great. Go get it. If you haven't gone to get it, go get it. This game is on sale too, Elder Scrolls Online. You can, for $7, you
$8,
you can
but
have
still.
whatever. You can have the base game plus something else they're throwing in, something else too.
You get something free every day.
Yeah.
And
So,
Below Zero, Subnautica Below Zero is also on sale for 25% off.
oh right, you can get
You
below
buy
zero.
them together, you get 50% off.
Wow.
No, it's not.
That was the ad I got when I started up Steam a few days ago.
They lied to you because, or you read it wrong. Because if you add the $14.99 and the $22.49 together, that's what you get.
I'm not sure that the Below Zero is out of early access quite yet.
Yeah, you
but
should just wait.
they
Play the
did-
original.
Yeah, they did release the soundtrack for Below Zero. It's pretty good. I put it on my Spotify playlist.
All right, the question of the day is a toughie, and I don't even know if I have one of these, so we're just going to start with Lessa. What is your 10 out of 10 game? And I'm not even sure if I know what that means,
Bet
honestly.
you, like, okay, 10 out of 10. So I gave WoW an 8 out of 10. I would give DDO the same, an 8 out of 10. I would give Guild Wars probably 9 out of 10. Your
Did I
10 out of
guess
10
right?
game,
I
which
cannot believe you give WoW 8 out of 10. I can't. I'm just,
it's a good game.
What would you give it?
but 8, come on.
I would
Yeah.
give it an 8.
It's a good
Well,
game.
Lessa overgrades. She would be.
So you
this
think I'm too
teacher that
nice?
gives- yeah.
I think you're way too nice to wow.
Everybody gets an A.
Everybody gets an A.
So what do you think is my
no
absolute
Pierce
perfect 10 out of 10
No.
game? Valheim, shut up. Shut your dirty mouth.
Yeah. I think Valheim's better than WoW.
No. Oh, you are speaking blasphemy right now. How dare
Okay.
you?
So, go back to our list of games. Hang on. Valheim. On this list.
Oh my God.
W.
Yeah, we've played it, and we didn't like it so much that we forgot that we played it. We also played Creativerse, too. You should add that to the list.
Oh, that's true. Creative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Valheim, how many thumbs up? I didn't play it. So
No,
gonna be
it's
2
down.
of-
It's down, 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 down.
So how?
Down,
What
the
do
only-
you think of Myth?
Down.
3 thumbs down.
Yeah, 3 thumbs down. Creativerse is a thumbs down for me.
No, I give it a thumbs up.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
Creativerse is a thumbs down for me. Just
See-
makes me want to play Minecraft.
It doesn't. I think
Minecraft.
Creativerse is its own game. It reminds me of Minecraft, but I don't think it plays like Minecraft. So I'm not comparing it to Minecraft.
Yeah.
I think it's its own game, and I like it. It's
Huh,
fine.
right on. So there you go. That's 1 up, 1 down. What does Saba give it?
Oh, are you still playing Creativerse, Myth?
I played it the other day.
There we go.
I'm not playing it. Just
Me neither.
You didn't say up or down.
Oh, it's only 1 thumb up.
Oh, okay. Right on. So do you want, can you
Fine.
guess? Oh, Saba's guess is correct for my 10 out of 10 game. As if I haven't talked about it enough this show.
No.
My 10 out of 10 game is obviously Subnautica. Cannot say enough good things about it. Go
I
buy it.
already
It's
know
on
it's
sale.
Subnautica. I don't have to guess.
You don't have to guess, you just know. But I need to know what your 10 out of 10 game is. What's the best game?
It's really hard. I feel like I should say Far Cry 5. I really
That's not a
really,
terrible
really like
choice.
that game.
People gave it a real rough time because the ending was so controversial. And people gave it a rough time because the main character, he doesn't have any dialogue. He doesn't speak. Everybody else speaks to him or around him, but he or she, they don't talk. I didn't think that was a big deal,
I know.
honestly. I didn't think that was a big deal. I loved it. I loved the tongue-in-cheek interactions with the other characters. I love that it was on home soil.
Yeah, I think that's what made it so good for me.
Yeah, that's not a bad 10 out of 10 game at all. What about you, Saba?
Let's see. I don't know if I have a 10 out of 10. Sorry.
Well, what's your favorite game? I bet it's DDO.
My favorite game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I don't see you making
games I
39
love.
episodes of any other game.
Well, that's because DDO is easy to make, and people like. How else are you going to make short little episodes?
So rap.
I don't know. So if I put a gun to your head and I said, which game is your favorite game? What would you say?
Well, I.
Bam, you don't have any hit.
Is it
I don't-
Minesweeper? Bam, you're dead.
I'm dead. Okay, I can't answer now because I'm dead. Sorry.
Again, now you're just trying to avoid the question. Answer the question. Mythery was pressed. She said, you know what? It's Far Cry 5. I'm Subnautica all the way. What are you?
Ew, there's so many games that I like, though.
So, who cares? Which one's your favorite? If I kicked you off of the internet right now, what game would you log into? I mean, like, you could log into any game. What game would you log into?
And I had no internet access?
No. You have internet access only for games.
Well, I'm playing a bunch right now.
So?
I'm playing Grounded right now. I'm playing DDO right now. I'm playing The Division again right now.
So it kind of seems like you think maybe that if you say a game like Grounded, then it would be a betrayal to be DDO because you haven't been playing Grounded very long. That's what I think.
And I like Remnant too. But Remnant's really difficult.
Remnant is a really hard game. I think that your favorite game is probably Dungeons and Dragons Online.
Probably.
Because it's
I
your
keep
go-to.
going back to it.
You keep going back to that game regardless of the way the business side of the house treats you. Even though, I mean, what? Because it is a fun game.
It is.
It's a fun game and 100% worth playing.
So
it's
Fred
free a la
mentioned
carte.
Conan Exiles.
I've never
Yeah,
played
we
that.
should. I've not played. I tried to play it once, and I don't know why I couldn't get into it. But it was all a lot like this game that I'm in now, Elder Scrolls Online. There was no real reason why I couldn't get into it.
I put it on the
So
list.
we need
but
to
I
put that on the
really
list.
want,
Because I own that
when
one.
Halo goes on sale, I want us to do it.
Yes. I've always wanted to play Halo. I
Me
didn't know it
too.
was co-op. I thought it was a single player adventure. So I'm ready. Do we have to pick a team like red, blue, or anything?
I don't know. Well, no, we're part of
I
the
wanna be
Master
pink.
Chief team.
Oh, okay.
We're,
Dibs
we're
on
Master
pink.
Chief. Come on,
All right, fine.
honey.
Well, let's move into, before we start quickly, I don't know about you guys, but I am watching Squid Game right now. I'm on through episode 4. Are you finished it? Did you finish it?
I did not, no. And
Oh my
I don't think
gosh.
we should say anything. Let Myth watch.
Okay. Myth,
Let her watch at least episode 1.
you need to watch.
What is it on?
It's on Netflix, and you need to
Yeah.
watch all the way through episode 1, because the first part of episode 1 is a little bit weird. Like you're like, where's the game? What's going on? What are these characters doing here? Just keep watching, because they get into it. They get into it.
I was listening to a podcast, and they said there are 2 kinds of people. Those that watch Squid Game and those that don't. And I'm thinking, you could say that about every television
Yeah,
series
you could.
out there.
Say that about just about anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are 2 kinds of people. Those that read Tom Clancy and those that haven't. I mean, those that like broccoli and those that don't. What is he saying? Okay, I'm sorry. That was
It's okay.
rant.
It's all right. It's all right.
I mean,
So we'll wait
he
for
said
Mythery to watch
nothing.
that first episode to see what she thinks, because at the end of that first episode, you're just shaking your head like, oh my god, what is this? What is even happening here? Mythery's homework. She's got homework now to watch Squid
episode
Game.
1.
I don't think we're going to talk about the questing that we did last week, because it was WoW and we've talked WoW to death, I think. I think that
No,
was
it
the
was
plan.
Remnant.
Was it? Are you sure?
That's what
Well, I
Myth
put
said.
Remnant down.
Oh, we did. I did make a video where we died in our when we met our first boss in the new area that we're
I
in,
put down.
the realm. Yeah, I think it's the eyeless one, but I can't remember. Well, go for it. Tell me about it. Tell me about how much we suck.
So last time I talked about Remnant, we didn't know how to proceed on. We were looking for this place, so we found the place with many portals, and we went in a portal, and we thought we were so cool, and we fought, and everything was really easy, and we kicked a lot of butt, and it was amazing, and then it wasn't. And
It was amazing until it wasn't. Because everything is a puzzle,
bunch of
right?
skulls beat us
Yeah,
up or what?
You have to figure out how you're going to coordinate. You have to figure out how you're going to get the dude down. You have to keep yourself alive. You have to help keep your party members
let's
alive.
do this.
It's teamwork. Fred also says that Mythery is pink, that it's in her contract. I don't remember reading that. I remember reading something about unlimited goldfish and her own gymnasium.
I think it might be addendum.
Oh, addendum? It's an addendum.
Oh.
It's an addendum. So do you have anything else to say about our untimely deaths in Remnant?
Not really.
Okay.
That's about all there was.
Right on. It was an untimely death. That's what it was. Let's
I
talk
put the
about...
link in there.
Nice. So let's talk about our 2 weeks in gaming. I have a confession. You guys ready to hear my confession?
Sure.
I bought Far Cry 6 yesterday and downloaded it and played it for about an hour and a half or so.
Okay.
I almost... I do, actually. I almost never buy a game at launch, because
That is why you talk
that's
about
why I
buggy
said
launches.
buggy launches, because
Ah.
like every once in a while I would draw my weapon and it would fire on auto, like no matter what I was doing. I wasn't even touching the mouse, and I would try to make it stop, and not only would it just freaking empty my clip, but it would reload. I watched the animation of my character reloading another clip, and then I would just lay the hammer down some more, and I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna waste all my ammo, I'm gonna die. That was a problem, and I don't know what I was doing wrong. Also, I couldn't move properly, and that's probably on my end. That is probably not a bug on their end. when I tried to turn to the right, I couldn't look to the right unless I like just kept, when you pick your mouse up and you like put it in a different location and you move a little bit more. It was really arduous. It was much easier to turn. I could turn it a circle to the left and go right that way. It was weird.
You know how you fix that?
I had to fiddle with my mouse sensitivity and it got a little bit better.
Trackball mouse.
Oh, right, the old trackball. Yeah, we're not doing that. I use a razor.
Once you have a trackball mouse,
I'll never go back.
No,
I'll never.
It's once you have two monitors, you never go back to one. Trackball mouse is the same.
So, that's the other confession I have to make. The reason I bought Far Cry 6 was that Friendly Necromancer actually agreed to switch the gameplay with me through the story. So that is going to start, I hope, next week. As soon as it's really dependent on when he has time. So that, it's a play date. Sorry, I had to buy the game, and now I gotta play date, or so to speak, whatever. Anyway, Satisfactory. You guys played Work the game. What did you do?
We did. So I said we were rocking this planet. I'm not actually sure if that was a good choice of words. We have drones, and we're going to harness the power of very dangerous things. We're doing, like, multiple things all at the same time. I think we're about to do some fracking, and we're going to get some nuclear stuff.
I thought fracking was bad for the environment, Myth.
Don't worry, you don't have to live there.
Don't worry. Somebody's got to live there.
No, they don't. There's no telling how this is going to end anyway. So
Okay.
To find out.
She's not just doing fracking.
Boxer's got a box. I can't believe she just said the F word. Just frack away, Myth. Frack away. Give the earth a nice little...
Not
What
the
do they-
earth.
What do they call it? A high colonic or whatever, where you push the water into their bowels and the poop comes out.
You're not on Earth.
Okay, fine.
How do you know you're not on Earth?
It's definitely not
I can
Earth.
tell by looking at it.
It's definitely not Earth. Oh, I played Mass Effect 2. Sorry, I'm into Mass Effect 2 and I'm having such a great time collecting all of my companions. And I looked up, just for fun, because our friend Rent to Pone, he loves building ship models. So I was like, what would be a great gift for him is a model of the Normandy that he can put together, because that's the ship in Mass Effect 1 and 2. And it's very iconic. And I looked it up, and it's just crazy expensive. So no, I'm sorry, Rent, can't do it. Just.
But you know why? It's because of the chip problem.
Wait. Oh, it's because 3D printing is
chip shortage,
slow down
yeah.
on 3D printing.
Yep.
So I just need to wait it out. I need to wait until the chip problem gets solved, and then the price of the Normandy will fall, and then I can be like, Myth, give me some money. I'm gonna get this for Rent. This is a present for him.
Well, it could be the supply chain problem too, with all the
Maybe.
chips just stuck in the dock.
The model looks really cool, though, but man, it is too expensive. I ain't doing that. Did we play Remnant? I know me and Myth did with Tay. I don't know if the three of us played Remnant.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah. And we went through, and I think we beat one of the bosses, the Archer.
We did that.
Yeah, it was one of the first
Shroud
bosses. Yeah, the Shroud. That's what it is.
machine gun.
I didn't realize that he pops up in different places in the sewer before you actually get to his hideout. I didn't realize that.
Either.
Yeah, he does
That's pretty
do
cool.
that.
So you can actually fight him before you can fight him. Pretty cool. Who played Grounded? Everybody?
Midnight did.
Oh, okay. What did you guys do?
Well, we're just continuing on doing what we're doing.
Okay.
We're in a new place, though.
Really?
Place that we haven't
Oh,
been in our
right.
game.
We're in the stepping stones, and
Ooh.
it's kind of funny because we were trying to put a marker there as a quest for Burgle, and we're going around and around, jumping all over the place, trying to find where this marker is. Because when he gives you the quest, he puts a highlight of where the marker should go, and we're looking all over the place. And then we put a lean-to for a camp because we couldn't find it, and we slept, and we got up the next day, went looking all over the place, and it was on the stone like 2 stepping stones away from where our camp was. Yeah, not funny.
Nice.
the kobolds did it again.
The kobolds got into your grounded game? You sure it wasn't
They
the
did.
ants? The ants
Well,
got in there?
bees. There are no ants over where we are. Mosquitoes, bees. There's a beehive over there and a
What?
picnic table.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Whoever lives there needs to clean up that yard. Because it is just a mess.
Yeah, and there's
A
a
little mess.
Kidding.
tape that says to be constructed or something like that. A big tape where you can't get past.
Really?
Yes.
So there's
Future construction.
so
or
there's
something like
even
that.
more stuff that they're planning to do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have to get back into our Damsels game.
Yes, please. Well, I'm busy. I work and I play other games,
lot.
and
I
I
know.
know it's crazy, man. Where are you exactly in DDO right now with Saba and your series?
Well, I told you what just posted.
What level is
Uh,
she?
She is 6.
She's
I'm
level
out.
6. So there's some
Yeah.
good content in front of you.
Yeah. So right now I have finished. I'm in the middle of recording 3 Barrel Cove. I just did Tuto Device.
Okay. Have you? So you still have to go back to the marketplace then for like Fresh in the Air and all that, or
I have some quests to do, but I'm not planning on doing Fresh in the Air.
what? Why not?
For some reason, I never do that one. I never
Is it
even think of
because
doing
it
that one.
smells bad? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then.
Yeah, because I do 3 Barrel Cove, and by the time I'm done there, my level is so high. Because she's 6, I'll be 7 by the time I get out of 3 Barrel Cove. So then I do other quests.
Okay.
You know, like the pit.
So you're gonna move on to the pit then?
Well,
Okay. You'll be high enough
wa-
level by then, I think.
well, I'm gonna do the house deed chain so I can get that saga.
And what about your loot? Do you have things like water breathing, featherfall at your disposal?
I have Featherfall.
But not
and
water breathing.
I don't worry.
You can
about
always get
water.
potion for that though.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, did we miss anything? Does anybody else have anything else to add before
Nope.
before I move on to housekeeping?
Good.
Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. The Damsels Game on YouTube, The Damsels Game at Podcast Garden, and The Damsels Game in your heart. Subscribe on iTunes. And when is next time?
Over 24th.
October 24th. Thanks to everyone who joined us for the live show. Come join us in a few minutes right here on this channel. We are going to play Elder Scrolls Online. I have a nice little quest list that the girls are going to help me with. I made them come to Strasmakai. I made them come to my island. I was like, get over here. I'm not leaving. I don't know how. So you're going to come to me. That's it. Until then, you can email us. I'm Lessa. No, I'm not Lessa. No, we're the Damsels Game at gmail.com. Sorry about that. Our Twitch channel is the Damsel as twitch.tv/the Damsels Game. And you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Lessa. Mythery is at Mythery1. And Saba Jade is at Saba Jade. Myth.
Close window.
All right. Thanks very much for joining us, guys.